Hello there guys, my name is Jake or the A and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion. So you guys were very excited about the new Dawn, which is great, and there were a lot of comments about the ship having a bit of a huge booty, and it does, I know. There's also a lot of you guys who like the fact it's got a booty, also love the ship itself, and I'm so happy you guys like it. I'm glad that it's worked out, and there's also some good ideas been thrown about in the comment section as well, so thank you all for that. And also the colour. Now, colour is a big thing today because I have gone and coloured the ship, and the colours I have gone with are orange and like a greyish black. Now, it's not 100% painted, and I will have to just browse over it and paint, but the most part has been done on the bottom section, but the rest still needs painting on the top, which I'm going to do by a drone. But as well as going through and I need to go and just grab something to eat quickly, but as well as going through and painting most of the craft, what I've also realised is I'm going to need access to the roof, because I'm going to have gravity being generated on this ship, which means I'm going to have to use my jetpack to sort of fly around in space. But I don't necessarily want to be flying around too much because, you know, it's a bit dangerous. So what I want to be doing is I want to be able to have an access to the roof. So what I want to do is I want to add that access on, and also add a couple more things on, as well as start decorating up the main bedroom sort of area that I've now kitted out. So yeah, I literally food, that was it. I literally almost forgot what I was doing then. I just looked and was like, I don't know what's going on. Right then, so let's make us. Oh, I did make some food actually, so we shouldn't have to. What I'll do is I'll take out these corn dogs because they do some decent healies, and I'll take out that as well. I did actually have a bit of a culling of a lot of the sort of things that I have in here, because just taking up space. So we'll just munch through all this stuff we have and ditch that in there. Alright, let's see all these corn dogs. These should actually give us some decent... Oh, I have food poisoning. Excellent! Oh, the joys of corn dogs. Just keep eating them like it's... Yeah, like it's cool. Right, antidote pills. We'll eat them. There we go. So, there we go. I'm no longer going to kill myself through eating nasty shit. Cool. Right, I've got some berries here that I may as well just snack on. They actually give me some stamina. I'm going to bin the corn dogs because they are obviously dangerous. But yeah, let's go and have a gander inside the vessel, because I've been kitting out the interior of the ship, as well as working on getting the resources together for the craft in terms of ammunition for the miniguns and ammunition for the side guns and everything else. And yeah, it's going super well. And if we just head on inside, we now have this section which is lit up. This should be okay in terms of height. As long as I don't make the ships too high, I should be fine. It doesn't seem to be a problem at the moment. I may have to tweak with this, or I may just have to be a bit wary on how big my ships are made to be because of this reason. But if I get some fairly flat and wide tanks and stuff that I can use, then that's quite cool. So as we push on through, I've obviously kitted out the rest of the farm area here. I have painted just everything in a like sort of a blank slate of colour at the moment, because I went through and just indiscriminately painted with the paint all block thing on. So we're doing that. I put fridges all in here, and there is a space for the last food processor. So what is in here now is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 fridges in here, and then we'll have the food processors here. So you'll be able to go left and right depending on what you want to do. You'll actually have to come over to this one to manufacture some of the healing items you need to put in the med area. So that's kind of good. It kind of worked out quite well there. Now, let's head upstairs. And I do think I want to make this elevator orange as well, because I think it'd look really nice. We actually walk into here, and there is some blue left over, which is somewhere I forgot to paint. We'll do that now. There we go. And what we have in here is we have a fully painted wooden floor, and the colour orange I've chose, or like the brownish orange I've chose, is a great blend for the flooring in here, because these obviously just strap to the sort of the outer side of the ship. So this is going to be my bedroom, and what I have now is I have an oxygen station, and I also have a crate here for stuff, because I want to be able to put my own personal belongings somewhere else. You do get the wardrobe blocks, but they don't carry a lot. I wanted to just put a cargo container in, and I think it looks quite nice tucked away in the wall there, and the oxygen sort of the oxygen station looks really cool there as well. It sort of just tucks away nice and neatly, I think. Now then, this room is where things have changed quite a lot, because I have left the gap here for the last constructor to go in, the advanced one, and I have basically boxed off all the oxygen storage. Oxygen is no longer kept in this room, because as we head on to the back where the warp drive is kept and the windows are and everything, we now have a massive storage area for shit, and this isn't just this side, this is mirrored on both sides, so we're going to be pretty much kitted out for the rest of life once we get these up. I've started to rack up some 15mm ammo, which is for the miniguns. I've also started to rack up oxygen in these tanks. Unfortunately, these tanks don't really carry too many O2 bottles, but if you actually go over here and we go to the O2 cargo, I am collecting oxygen like a hoarder, and I should be pretty damn well off for now. And we've also started producing some fusion cells and large fuel packs. However, I want to make sure this cargo box is at least half full with large fuel packs before I even leave this planet, because I don't want to run out of fuel. That's critical, and also the oxygen is really critical. I really don't want to run out of that too. Then we've also been starting to rack up some flak shells, because we are going to need that for our bigger weapons, obviously, and that was kind of a critical thing that I needed to do, so I did that. And yeah, I just wanted to start, you know, just generally working on the things that I'm really going to need, and, you know, I think it's going pretty damn well, and I'm just going to colour up some of these. And this is the right colour, I hope. Yeah, it is. So, I think, yeah, I'll colour those oddly to the rest, because then you'll be able to spot them. But this is what the rooms are like lit up now, and it does look pretty. This room still isn't finished, and one of you guys did suggest that I leave this room empty in case I wanted to use it for something else. But actually, I think this room may actually end up like that, because what is the point of me putting some ridiculous sort of seating arrangements in here that aren't going to be used? I may as well utilise it for something else. So I could use this area for something else, and with 6.0 I may be able to port this ship over when it does release, and I could potentially fit this out with something then. And then we have the room for all our fuel, which is quite nicely done. I'm just painting these up so these stand out a bit. I think if I paint these like so, it does make it look a little bit better, and also the orange reflects off it quite nicely, which is cool. And then let's head in here, which this block can actually be grey to match the floor. These I think that's the blue kicking in, isn't it, on the colour? Yeah, the blue's kicking in and it's sort of drowning out the white, which is a weird effect, but I don't really mind. I mean, unless I'm picking the wrong colour. No, I'm not. Okay, that's fine. There we go. So, we're working up nicely to a really cool looking craft. And there are some little odds and sods I need to do. One of them, as I did say, I do need to sort out the bedroom. Because the bedroom, to me, is going to be that place that is just going to be super important to me. Because, I don't know, just making something look as though you're living in it, and, you know, having that lived-in feel on a craft just makes everything to me seem a bit more immersive. And I don't know whether you guys get the same thing. If you do, tell me in the comments. I'd happy to find out if any of you guys are crazy like me. And then we'll hopefully discover that none of us are crazy and it's all fine and dandy. But yeah, that's I like this orange offset that we're giving stuff, even the doorways. Kind of makes things stand out a bit and brings some of the outside colour of the ship inside, which is nice. It's turning into grand designs again. It's almost like that episode I had where I was just purely doing freaking what's it, the bathroom. That was it. When I was doing that bathroom took forever to do, and the fact that we're just going to be leaving it behind is kind of sad, but not really. I mean, I'll probably try and take most of that base with me if I can, because it's been a decent base. It's still not finished, but it has been a really good base. I mean, Brokeback Outpost, for what it was, for what we named it, it's just, you know, it's performed better than I thought it would. So, not bad at all. Now then, bedroom. This is important. Okay. Now, what I want to do on the one side is I want to maybe try and, if I can, put a wall on the one side and then have this sort of L-shaped around, because I want to put the bathroom in. I want the bathroom to be separate from everything else. So I think if we try and concentrate on that first, it might work out a bit better. Now, I kind of breaking through to the ceiling doing this. I guess I could have the light on the one side. Really, the windows need to go on. Are the windows on the opposite side? No, they're not. See, if I take this row of windows out, I could strap them to this block here, and I could do the same on the opposite side, so that way I can actually place stuff. Because I've got this block here, so if I strip these out and let all the nice sunset come into the base, it looks really nice actually outside. And look, you got Brokeback Outpost, you got all the gear I've got down there. It's just great. We've done so much from that little tiny base. Right, windows. Rotate them. There we go. So now we can actually physically place stuff within the confines of the ship without having to faff around and whatever. And just doing this means I can do a lot more inside the ship and gives me a lot more room. And I don't know whether it's worth you guys taking note of this for anyone that is struggling with ships that are too big or too small, or well, too small especially, because it's a good little thing to know. You can put like a block on the outside that has a flat face, and then what you can then do with that is just simply, you know, just simply put them on the other side and then change the which way the light's coming in from, and then job's the good one. Right, I'm thinking if we apply the blue texture, which is the paint texture, and we put that on the sides, just do it down there as well, may as well, and then paint. There we go. And what we can do here is we can get this block. Or do I use that block? Or this one. This one would give me more headroom. Yeah, screw it, I'll use that one. I don't want to paint this, don't I? I forget that the one tool works over one and the other tool doesn't. It's very, very strange. Okay. Furnishings. We're going to want a bathroom vanity thing. We can stick that there. And then we want to incorporate the similar colours to this, don't we? And because these are blocks with weird hitboxes, I try and paint them from the off and get them out of the way, because they're just awkward. If you place blocks and stuff, you find yourself having to delete things anyway. Alright, now all I can do is, because I want to do that, then I've got, yeah. Let's take this out, put this like that, and then we'll put a corner on. Should I put a corner on? Should we go with jagged edges, or shall we go with a round? Because we do have the round blocks, which I haven't used at all yet. That might be a nice... Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. And then we'll have to... We are technically blocking a window here, but you can't really see it anyway. So me blocking this window shouldn't worry too much. But I could just get rid of the window, and then if I use the drone to fly outside and get the colour tool, and we can colour it the same colour as the external of the ship so it kind of blends. So we'll do that, and then we can replace the window over it. So I've got all the plans today, and I can do that, and we can do that, and then we can that and that, and then we'll paint it. And there we go. So we've just blocked that wall off, and we can now continue putting in the wall. It depends which side I want the door. If I put the door down here, it kind of makes sense putting the door down here, and then I can... It's just an easier walkway there, isn't it? Yeah. And then I can put that there, 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 and then that over the top. And as I walk in, I've kind of got space, and then this will be where the shower blocks and stuff go. So, but it is a bit of a big bathroom, so whether I take this out, take that out, drop these in, and then just enclose. Yeah, why not? I can have the shower and everything enclosed as one, and we can wall it off using this doobry, and then this will just be a random space to do whatever in. Because I don't really want to just block it off for another window to be blocked, because it'll just look terrible, and I feel like I'm wasting too much space with the ship. But walls, what walls do we use? We use like the marble, didn't we, outside? So what we want to use is we want to perhaps put this kind of wall in. Now, I am actually I'm gonna have to get rid of this because I am changing the floor. Damn it! Oh, did not want to do that. Oh, I shouldn't have painted that, should I? It's because the wall carries on up. So if I continue that up and continue that up, and then this one can be painted white. And sort of keep it all in tune. Now, I'm not liking this straight off the bat because of that. I want to do this. Do we have a block for that? Rotate. They don't have a block for it. No! I need a block. I need the block. Is that the right one? Could I use that instead? Oh, I think so. Is that... I took that block, rotated it around that way, rotated it around that way. Oh yes, they do have the block. I take it back, Empyrion. And what we can do here is that. Shit, look at that, it looks sick. And then paint that. And that. That needs to be the other colour. And then all of that painted. And then we could probably just get away with one light, actually. Whoa. Did not mean to get the chainsaw out. Whoopsie. I must admit, changing weapons in this too long of a process. For somebody who spams their keys as much as I do when I'm picking stuff out, yeah, that could do with being quickened, because I can just put one light here and then it all beams down. Look at that. No, 6. No, that one. And going with the ceiling as painted. 5. There we go. So we have like a nice walk-in section. Do I want to change the flooring? Because it is a bathroom. If I change the flooring, I can't really do anything with this. So I'm going to keep the floor wooden. Besides on these bits where it does need to be like a bathroom floor. Because when I do put the shower stuff in, those show through. So if I put the toilet in, and if I also put the shower in, see, they both show up. Now, I've got a choice between showers. Because there's that really fancy looking one, isn't there? This one. Oof. Oof. See, that looks more modern. Looks more, I'm on a spaceship. Yes, mwah, it's happening. And I also like how this kind of blends with this, sort of, almost. That's cool. And we need to put that thing back, don't we? That thing with the thing and the thing. This thing. And we need to paint them. Wrong tool. Yet again. Pow. Pow, pow. Ooh. I think those need to stay white. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. I'm happy. I'm happy. And gonna need some lights. So if we turn the ship on for a second, we'll need like a bathroomy light. Oh! Jesus! Freaking balls! How intense does that need to be? Right, do I go with grey light or white light? I've gone with white light outside, haven't I? Yeah. Trouble is, it doesn't really bounce down here too well. So I could get another light in here though. Hell yeah, I can get another light in here. Yeah. Wow. There we go. Lights around the corner quite nicely. And those two will need to be grouped. So I need to add a group, and these will be the bathroom lights. Okay. I'm hoping all my other groups were lowercase. Yeah. So I want to put that one. Add to group. Bathroom lights. Okay. And then add to last group. There we go. Sweet. Look at it. It is beautiful. Door is opening. Door is closed. I'm going to get a big door issue walking down here now because both doors are going to go mental. Oof. I'm just going to have to deal with it. And we want kind of like privacy doors here because it is a bathroom. So we'll put a bathroom door on. There we go. And now we paint. Pow. And walls. I need to go with this. I think it was definitely a good choice putting the curve in. That corner would have just been too jagged and it does sort of blend round. But because I've got all these jagged edges on the side, does it really make sense? It's gone. It's gone. We're putting in the other one. Even though I just kind of almost talked myself into it, we're doing it this way. It just looks better with all the other jaggedness going on, I think. Give me a feedback, because that's a jagged edge and these jagged edges. That's what I'm trying to say with that. Hopefully you guys get me. But anyway, beds and stuff. What the hell is that outside? Is that because the thrusters are on? Is that because the thrusters are on? The hell? I'm so scared what was outside. Right. Now, because that sort of thingy's there, I'm considering putting the bed somewhere over here, or the bedroom. But I just want like a walk-in sort of bedroom, so I just walk over to here and sleep. None of this. Then I'm gonna have like a big kitchen area for food, which can be by the oxygen. That window's not painted the same. One of us. There we go. Yes, bedroom over here, and then we'll figure out the rest. So we want that there, and put a little desk overlooking or side looking. We'll do it overlooking. That looks nice. And ponder out into the space when we're in space. That'd be cool. Plant in the corner. Do we have any of those? Yeah, we have 2 more left. We'll have to get some more of these if we need any. Pop a plant there. Pop a plant somewhere else. Maybe as we walk by. There we go. Was that in the way of the corridor? Yeah. It's kind of like right in the middle of a walkway. Damn, interior design's hard. This is difficult. How does that like Kevin MacLeod do it on, what's it, what's the program? Grand Designs. I don't know how they can do that sort of stuff. It looks way too stressful. Okay, TV and stuff can go down here. And then that way you can look out into space behind. Maybe a bit too off-putting for me. I know I probably would never watch TV, but I like the idea. I like what I'm trying to aim for there. I could actually put the plant in the corner, but it kind of separate. Take that away, and oh no. Let's try the plant in the corner. Yeah. Then we can get bookcases. Sort of divide up the space. We either do it like that, which makes it look tiny, or that. If we do that, does it make any sense? I don't think it would. Let's get the kitchen bit done. I know what I want to do with that. I want to put this here, and then I want like a stud wall in between, kinda in the same position as that one. Right. So if we do what we did before, which is disassemble 2 windows, drop in the block, get my paint on, and that's kind of the stud between. We change the paint over to this one and go flame. And spray that one. We need the windows back. Drop the windows back in place. Change the orientation of the darkness. Recolor them. Yep. There we go. Turn that off. There we go. So we can sort of build up a nice studded wall. Or do we? I just had a great idea. For like a worktop, what we could do is they've got these like they got this half kind of well, we could do this, but is that too tall? Yeah, it's too tall. We need something on the base. I mean, this one could go like that, but I want it to continue on. What other stuff do we have? We have this fencing stuff. No, that looks lame. We have that. That's too high. I need like a triangle that sits on the longest face, but there isn't one. Give me more blocks, please. I need more blocks in my life. That. We could do that, or we could do what I proposed to do with the bookshelf thing. But if we do that, we're gonna need to put that onto a slope. A slope. Did it that side? Would that be too enclosing? You know what? I'm really worrying about this too much. We'll dump this in the corner like this. have a bit of a slope on it. We shall then get rid of those. And we'll add in these. That one and that one. That way it's like a partition. I don't know if that looks nice or not, but it kind of partitions off. It does what I want it to do. And I guess I could make the other side... No, I can't make the other side match because it doesn't have a wall. I'll make it blend in with paint. It's not going to be my favourite bit of this, I can tell you that much, and I'm going to keep looking at it, and you'll probably notice it change forever and a day in the future, because I'm very much that type of person who will just go through and consistently change things just because I don't like them. Like I could build something in Space Engineers and I could be there for days just going, no, change this, and literally all I'm changing is like maybe 1 or 2 blocks, and it does get a little bit silly, but I managed to produce somewhat nice ships, I think, out of them. So it you know, it has its benefits. It just takes you a lot longer to do stuff. There you go. So we've got a nice kitchen area, and then I'll need a fridge to go here, which I do think. Do I have a spare fridge? I thought I had a spare fridge. I've got one on the base, so that's that. And then we need to also work out this access to the roof, because I think at the moment, until I get some more decoration blocks, this is just about it. Why isn't the ship turning on? Why are none of the lights on? Have we hit capacity on the light? Have we hit capacity on the ship? P. Ooh, I need the ship details. Where do I go for the ship details? Max output is 110 and I'm consuming 118. Shit. We need more power. We need more reactors. That to me is worrying. This reactor room isn't going to be enough. We may have to empty this room out, move the reactors into here, or empty the floor out and have this just as the fuel battery. Yeah. Let's crank it off. We're tearing it apart. Alright, there's the first one. There's the second one. I'll literally put some more fuel tanks down there, so I'll have 9 on each side. So I'll have 18 fuel tanks. Should be overkill. But we do need more power, because we're not producing enough. God damn it. We'll drop these this way. And then this wall, that's going to be a... Is it going to be a problem? Oh no, it is, and I kind of left it as side access. So you can kind of crawl down here and repair them if you need to. I'm going to have to build 2 more large reactors. I don't think I have the parts for that. So we may have to just do some small generators, well, small reactors. But did I build some large ones? Ow. What have I got on the base? The base that no longer looks like it's powered. Oh, it is, okay. It's just the view distance. Right. These are small ones, aren't they? Yeah, they're small generators. Do we have enough to build large? Can we go large? Because I'd rather just build large straight off the bat. Well, we're going to need that fridge, and we have a tier 2 fridge that we can put in the main area. So we'll get that. Reactors. Where are they? There it is. Okay, we can build what we need, so that's good. Fuel tanks. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because we're putting 3 more on either side, aren't we? Okay. A little bit of a worrying thought, the fact that we're gonna need that much power. But then again, when you look at it, we have the turrets on, we have everything else on, so we may have to tone down what we actually fly with. So turn off like the mining turret, and that can just sit there stagnant for a little bit. Lights when we're in the hangar bay, we might have to just go complete Greenpeace on this shit, because from what I've just learned, we're gonna need more power if I'm gonna keep all this on. So we're gonna have to just be very conservative with power consumption, because I don't want to be, you know, putting stuff in. I don't want to be sort of having blocks that aren't really doing a lot at the time and powering them, because what is the point? There is none. It's like leaving your car on when you're not using it. Why'd you do that? You don't. It's just, it's not what you do. So we're gonna have to do that. And these windows are gonna be orange. Woo! Whoop! Woo! And I think the ones on the cockpit will need to be as well, because they all need to match up. So those ones, I'm gonna have to basically go through this whole ship and paint it. I've already gone through most of. Oh wow, I like the orange accents it's got. I will need to probably put some racing stripes in, but obviously, I mean, racing stripes, they have the ability of making stuff go quicker, if anyone doesn't know that already. So we'll have to put some of them on. But right now, it's fuel. We need to get this fuel problem sorted. But with the 2 generators, we should get up to about 200 megawatts of power, which should help out massively, and we should be okay unless we start adding more things to the ship. But I think as it currently stands, the way the ship is with the guns, we shouldn't need to add more guns. The only thing we are adding is more lights, because there are areas that aren't lit up at the moment. Jesus. Those things take forever to freaking build. Right, 9. I want to eat some food. How are we doing for fuel down here, actually? We're not doing too bad. We will need to, I will off camera go on a massive freaking purge for Promethium. And I did actually set up a tier 2 auto miner to do that, to pick up some for me, because I was struggling for Promethium at the time, so I kind of put one down, and now I'm not really struggling. And we'll just get this chucking out some bottles of water, because the jugs can't be used in any other way. And we have another large reactor. It's just the tanks, and the tanks, okay, do need some other bits and bobs, like everything else in this game. No matter what I do, no matter what I do. Okay, can we move anything over there while we're waiting? We have some more oxygen that we can take over. We don't necessarily need. I'll leave all these multi-tools lying around. I think maybe the explosives obviously will come with me. Drills, meh. I'll basically take anything that is of some sort of use, but like the pulse rifle and stuff. But I won't take any of like the duplicates I've got too many of, because there isn't a point. Going back to that whole thing. Well, we have 5. We just need 1 more. Then what we can do is we can get the power sorted, and then we can also get our shit together in terms of this elevator to the roof. We have doors, so we can do that. It's just we need to get the actual shaft in to fly up, which I might be able to reuse or use the currently used shafts that take us up to the 1st level. But it may mean I'll put doors on them. So you look at that, the lights are there. I don't really want to take the lights out because it's a bit dark. Okay. Tank, tank, tank. Tank, tank, and tank. Shit. Just noticed something. I put these all in the way that you see them if they run out. Because they actually go a darker shade when they run out. See the difference between the ones that are empty and the ones that have stuff in. So I did that for purpose. No, I forgot about that. There we go. So now we have like these batteries full of power. However, those ones aren't fueled up yet. Right then, reactors. Bane of my existence. Oh, hang on. Oh. Have I built a big one? That's why they took so long. That's a large generator. Oh, hang on, what am I trying to... Yeah. Oh, these are large generators, tier 2s. Oh, what size are they? 6 by 2 by 2. Bugger my muffins. Oh, you're moving, you're moving. This is one... Let's count it out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I broke through to the other room, I could put in one of these generators. It's going to have to happen. It is just going to have to happen. And the ceiling's going to have to come out. Ah! We're stripping it down again. Absolute sod. Oh well. I'll put those other tier 1s somewhere else. The tier 2s will probably generate more than enough energy for what we need. But yeah. This is interesting. It's a bit of a delicate time for the new dawn. And this is 1, 2, so that one's gonna have to come out, that one's gonna have to come out. And then need to block up these, perhaps just using blocks. Down the side, yeah. Okay, I just heard a weird beeping noise. Not like in the game, in IRL, and I haven't a clue what it was. Oh, I can't math. I'm not going to be able to fit one of these in either way. It's not going to happen. So this room could have stayed as it is, but I'll be honest, now that I've knocked through the wall, I really can't be asked to knock it back through. We could want, if it was 5, wasn't it? Warp drive's 5, so the warp drive would be too big. Unless we got rid of the doors, walled up the others. No, it just looked ridiculous and stupid. My brain is just not wanting to work right now. Let's fix this. We'll fix it and I'll paint it off cam, because that's just effort. Okay. Now we put these back down. I don't think this ship really wouldn't need the tier 2s, would it? So we could always save them for later and just refit the ship as it was, which seems the best choice right now. And then that along the top, and then these, and then these. And we'll sort this fuck up out. Yeah, so I'll paint this. Fuck it. I said I was gonna paint it later. I need this room right now. I genuinely need this room right now, because as I've just said, I'm just gonna build some freaking normal tier 1 reactors and actually pick the right one rather than fucking up and getting the wrong one. Right, and the door that I took out. Accidentally. There we go. Paint. 5. Paint the door. Okay, good. We've got one light. Don't care right now. Need to head downstairs. I'll sort out that wall in a bit. Paint it. Need to head back to the base. It's actually going daytime. We're going through a full daytime nighttime cycle today because of how long this episode is going to be, because of my fuck ups. And we're going to actually build the right generators that we need. And by the looks of it, the large tier 1s generate 50 megawatts each. Sorry, I'm eating chocolate. And the larger ones must generate oh yeah, 500 megawatts. There you go. We need to generate 50. 500 megawatts is going to be way too much. So we'll just get these 2 made and actually get the right ones. I looked at that one because it's smaller. I instantly think that's the small generator and didn't select it. But where is the small generator? Oh, there it is. Small generator is actually even smaller and like a squashed up version. So my fault completely. Should we get an armoured door? Oh, they're for bases. I can't use them. Bastard. Manual doors, no, I can't use them either. I'm trying to find stuff that I can strap onto the ship. I do need a repair bay, but the repair bays do need power coils, and power coils need ridiculous stuff. If I look at a power coils need zascosium, which is an ore that you can find on a planet, and you can also pick it up. But it is like a rare instance where you pick it up. So, how's that water getting on? Oh, we can nom on some shizzle while we're here. 9. Hopefully not giving myself any freaking food poisoning from any of this shit. There we go. Grab some pumpkin. Nom on the pumpkin. That one should be done. Yes. Hang on, what? I'm confused. I've got 4 already. Did I build 4? What? I'm gonna review the footage and see if I just legitimately just built 4 of these things. Not. Oh no, the 2 are already moved. Ah, I am a dick. I just remembered the 2 aren't placed back in the ship yet. The ship doesn't actually have any power yet, Jay, because you took it all away. Now we head back in this room. We can put these back down, and we should have 200 megawatts of power, which should be. Oh, there's a nice hum in here. There we go, 200 megawatts, and we're actually using 118. So we do have a bit of leeway for adding later on, which is good. Right, now are all the lights off or something? Active. It has legitimately gone through and turned off every light on the ship. Wow, that's lame. I don't suppose I can multi-click these, can I? No. Yeah, I hope. Let's turn everything on. There we go. So I've turned all the ungroup stuff on again. Okay, so the max consumption I can get is 118. I'm only using 742 kilowatts. Right. Well, after me derping, I am the king of Derp Town. I know, and that light actually does all of this room, which is nice. After derping out so badly, I think I'm going to have a bit of a break, a bit of a rest from this, because it's obviously having some sort of impact on my brain, which isn't good. And yeah, thank you ever so much, guys, for watching. And if you have enjoyed this episode, then don't be afraid to leave a like. Again, tell me anything you want to see in future episodes. Of course, the main aim now is to get this ship is to get this ship up and running and get it so it can actually take off. So any requests for stuff that is completely out of the realms of what we're currently doing, obviously I won't look at first. But anything to do with what I need to do with the ship, any tips on producing stuff quicker, whatever else, maybe I can get another assembler or utilise the assemblers on this ship. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, you know where the button is. If you would like to, kindly subscribe and check out some of the other stuff if you haven't already, then that'd be brilliant. And I will see you guys later. Peace!